What is up? What is up? Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? How you doing? What's going on, Vic? How you doing? Midnight technicals, 420 cough. No, I don't actually do that. I drink water. My daughter's sick, but yeah, I don't do that. Never really liked it. Anyways, guys, we do have a wonderful little list for you guys tonight because it seems like the AI space has been going nuts. So we're going to be focusing a lot on the AI space. I guess Deepen's been doing well also because they're intertwined for some reason, but is what it is. But yeah, so tonight we're going to be looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, ADA, HBAR. Of course, the normals. But we're also going to be looking at FET, Render, Tau, NEAR, FIO, GRT, ICP, Injective, as well as Theta. So those are going to be the ones we are checking out today. Al Jr., happy Easter. How you doing today? So if you guys didn't hear what you wanted to see, feel free to request it in the chat. We're going to start diving into this. So I believe it was yesterday, I mentioned Bitcoin could see a 7.39% rise, and we went pretty much sideways until now. Now we're starting to see that rally, so this is nice. We could be seeing 91,471 or even 96K. So 96K could be coming again. We're currently battling against a level of resistance, and on the 4-hour, we are getting into that little overbought territory, so we do have the opportunity of rejecting from here. Just an idea. Soldier Tau at 306, hoping for a nice pullback to get in again. Bummer! All right. Roberto, I got you. We will check it out, don't you worry. It wouldn't surprise me at all if we do end up getting a bit of a pullback, but, we'll see. Checking out the weekly for Bitcoin here. Looks like we're getting some good follow through. So we just printed our second green candle for the weekly. This is a very nice look into where the trend could take us. Noted, if this trend is real, if we really did reset, and this Cypher B indicator telling us to buy is being honest, we very well could see Bitcoin take a huge rally. And this thing could lead us to 146K, more than likely hitting a psychological level at 150,000. We will see what the bulls have in store for us, but this is the possibility right now. For the golden retrace, that's what I'm looking at first, which is 96,283. Checking out our liquidation heat map. For the 24-hour time frame, looks like there's not much volume here, but it does look like there is a huge amount of longs sitting down here at 86,388. That is $227 million sitting down there. Would not surprise me if the market decides to try and steal that tomorrow morning. That wouldn't surprise me in the least bit. Start baiting in some shorts, and then the shorts could get wrecked later. But we do have what looks to be, I'd say probably $260 million sitting overhead, which is nice. Well, of course we do have more, but there's plenty of liquidity to the upside. Happy Easter to you and your family, and online fam as well. Thank you very much. Hey all, Easter pump. Yes, we have the Easter pump. What is up? Alright, checking out our weekly time frame. Weekly. Now, this is what I was mentioning yesterday. There was a lot of liquidity sitting right overhead, and looks like the bulls took it. They just took it all. Now they just have one little node up here at 88,140, $204 million sitting there, ready for the taking. I finally made my 1% gain for the day, and then some. Very nice, Nigel. Very nice. Love to hear it. If you guys are in the red today, I mean, kind of rough. I did get into a trade a little too early last night with Theta, but I re-entered this morning. We're doing good now. Anyway, so that's Bitcoin right now. Let's also check out the chart we really don't want to look at, but we should look at. And that's this right here. Checking it out on the daily. The CME futures. We don't have any gaps? That's a surprise. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we do have a gap. Okay. Okay. We have one gap that got filled. So, hey, no, we're good. We're good on gaps. No gaps here. You're shorting Ordi, XRP, and OM. Simple Animal TV. Whoa. Well, ballsy. Ballsy shorting during all of this bullishness. I like your style. I like your style. So checking checking the CME futures. I mean, no real gaps. So this is really nice to see. We had a 3-day weekend, and unless they're going to try and count this as a gap, but they can't. There's a wick down there. No gaps. This is nice. Can I look at Kernel? Sure. Sure. By the way, Simple, I don't know if you were requesting those or if you were just letting us know what you were doing. Degen and Ondo. All right, DZ. Degen, Ondo. Oh, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. We will check that out. Don't you worry. Is Weeks Chinese trade app? Do you trust with the trade war? The trade war is between goods. It's not crypto. I wouldn't care. I only put as much on that exchange as I'm willing to lose. Any amount of money on an exchange, you should be okay with losing. That's why you always take profits. Always move your crypto off the exchanges. Not your keys, not your crypto. Remember that. Which AI coins look like it can have the greatest gains? Well, the greatest gains have already happened. But the ones that haven't moved yet, Theta, ICP, and Injective, those are the main ones. What is this thing called? KERNEL DAO. You didn't have the ticker for that? This is going to be a hassle. Alright, we'll look for it. We'll look for it. Hopefully it's not that hard to find. Jim, you'd like to request NKN, XCN, and Qtum? Alrighty. Wait, stock. Interesting. NKN. Can I look at SPY? Sure. Do CTX? Yep, we can get that one, Peter. Got you covered. Got you covered. CTX. Sorry, I'm just trying to write these things down. XCN. All right. We got those. Oh, and the SPY. We got those. All right, now let's start diving into this list of mine. So, looking at Ethereum here. Ethereum looking like it wants to actually start making that move to the upside. We can readjust this uptrend. No big deal. It's looking pretty okay. The daily, little left to be desired, but your 4-hour looks good. 4-hour looks really good as we readjusted because you did break out. You got that bullish back test. Now you're starting to see some upside. I would not be surprised to see Ethereum go up and touch 1942. We'll see what it does after that. But as of right now, at least that 19% upside, possibly 22% upside could be coming. All right, moving on from that, we have Solana. Solana, I'm sure, did okay. It is broken out, back tested as support. This is what we love to see. 153 looks like it's all but about to happen. If you continue from there, you're looking for 175. If things get absolutely wet and wild out here, $220 is the target. So we'll see how long it takes, but a golden retrace could be forming right now. So not bad on Solana. Checking out XRP. XRP is breaking to the upside. So be careful on those shorts. This one does have the capability of going up to 245. So just be careful with this one. Just because I say 58 cents all the time doesn't mean it's going to happen, okay? I hear my son crying in the other room. My goodness. Anyways, so yeah, with the market being bullish, there is a strong possibility XRP does make this 17.5% move to the upside to $2.45. We will have to wait a little bit longer for the prophecy of 58 cents to play out, but it's looking fine. Looking just fine. There's your new uptrend right there. If you respect that, you're doing good. There is a cap at 208 on XRP. Okay. Well, I hope it does come down. Yep, gap was filled. Gap was filled. There are no gaps. So you say there's a cap at 208. Price right now is at 211. Right this very second. 211. So, anyways, can we look at Pepe? Sure. Pepe. I got you covered. Bernard, I got you covered. All right, moving on from XRP. We got ADA. ADA. ADA, it's seeing a little bit of upside, which is nice. Is it respecting an uptrend? Is it? I do not know. I mean, it like faked you out to the downside and popped back up above it. That's annoying. Anyways, right now we could see ADA trying to make its way back up to 79 cents if we continue being bullish. Your 4 hour says we can do it. Gap. Oh, there's a gap at 208 on XRP. Nice. Let that thing fall. Let it go to 0. All right, moving on from ADA. We could be seeing H-bar. I'm actually genuinely curious to see what it did overnight. We got that stupid little fake out to the downside also. Okay, dumb little fake out to the downside, popping back up, but we are fighting against resistance. So you're hitting that 200 simple moving average on the 4 hour. You are making higher lows still, so it is still in play for you to go up to 21 cents. It's just, if you're trying to get into a trade right now, since it is going into a Monday, I would be very, very cautious. I'd have a stop loss sitting down here below 14,254. Just my opinion, but I'm thinking 21.55 is coming in the near term. Longer term, you're going to be looking for this 29,611. Could be a beautiful 76% run to the upside. Have you ever tried trading bots? Do they work? I've never tried them. I've never tried them at all. I was thinking about it once. I just don't know how to program them. So much pent-up hostility and violence toward XRP. It's the XRP army. It's their fault. They shouldn't be so obnoxious. All right, moving on. We have FET. F-E-T. All right, FET. This one has been moving and grooving. If you guys paid attention to the Discord and you saw this trade setup, well, you're almost there. Almost at that 33% run to the upside. I would expect a pullback after that because this is an absolute tear to the upside. Getting overbought on the 4 hour, but no bearish divergence. In the longer run, it would not surprise me in the least if FET gets back up here around $1.48 or $1.49. So FET's looking really, really strong, but you do have overhead resistance at 78 cents. So be cautious here. If you weren't in the trade already, I wish you the best of luck now, but people should be looking for pullbacks now. Thank you, boo. Appreciate you. Love you. Oh, Rich, they just don't understand you. It's funny. That's funny. All right, so that's FET. FET has been doing a great job. Let's move right along because there are others. There are others. Render. Render has been also doing phenomenal. That wick high is annoying, but you did have this shorter term uptrend here where you made the entire measured move. Now you wicked all the way up to resistance and you found a lot of selling pressure there. But the measured move is to get up to 504. So we're going to see what happens this week. Maybe we take a little bit of a retracement, then start running to the upside again. But Render, one of those strong ones, looking good. If you happen to break above 466.1 and stay above it, your golden retrace level is all the way up here, 829. Or 833.5. I take it back. 8335. There we go. So it could lead you to another 86% upside. The render looking awfully strong, looking like it wants to do something. Let's see if it has the momentum. Now checking out Tau here. Somebody mentioned they already took profits on Tau. Made the measured move from this here. You made your measured move. It's a nice wick high. Looks like it wants to draw down a little bit. So of course you're going to be looking for like a 50% retrace at least. So from here, anything close to this green line is when you might want to start taking some chances. Maybe a back test at 284 would be a good entry, but we'll have to wait and see. Either way, next leg up, you could find yourself anywhere between 373 and 413. But noted, a nice back test would be your 50% retrace. Get that back test, make a higher low, and then take off again. That would be nice to see. Would be really nice. But Tau looking very strong. Very strong. Also already has bearish divergence. Alright, on the 4 hour. So, it's real. Red alert. Man the harpoons? Wait, what? Oh, it's rich. Got it. What are we talking about? Tell me we're not sitting on 7 likes and 20 views? Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, that's terrible. Nobody likes bullish markets. That's fine. Everybody's in disbelief that it's a bullish market. Alright, Near Protocol still has a bit more room to the upside. Once again, notified you guys inside of Discord. You guys definitely had an opportunity to get in on this one. But we're still looking for $2.50 if it continues after that. Our golden retrace is awfully high. We could be finding ourselves back up here to $5.84 or even testing resistance at $6.79. We got to get bullish on the like button. I mean, that would be nice. I need more water. You know, the Easter egg hunt, the random candy, going to the pool, it takes it out of you. Hydration is key, people. Hydration is key. Also, I got to get back on my conditioning grind because I took the last 2 days off. Been terrible. 8 likes. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Alright, anyways. Near Protocol. Could see a little bit more to the upside in the short term. You have resistance sitting at $3.25. Doge, please. Alright, Ryan. We'll do some Doge. Hopefully it doesn't look bearish anymore. Just opened a 2x long on the like button. Let's go, Rich. Nice. Alright, so we do have resistance overhead. If things do get a little more bullish for Near, we might see it rally straight on up to $3.25 from where you're sitting at this moment. That's another 43% upside. So let's see what it does. Alrighty, FIL had a pretty good day the other day, and then it did hardly nothing today. But we are still looking to go up and test that 294 level. If you were in on this one, you're still in the green, you're doing good. Just hang out. It's going to be alright. Probably going to hit it sometime tonight, maybe midday tomorrow, and then you can start reassessing on what's the next move. Do I stay in this? Do I go somewhere else? Who knows? But FIL, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I'm going to get these alerts out of here, though, because I'm not in this trade anymore. I took profits, and I got into something different. Anyways, take profit is at 20. Take profits at 20 on the likes. Dang. Seems like such a low goal on such a bullish market. It's crazy. Now, I haven't looked at GRT yet, so this one is, ooh, great. This one is great. Wow. Alrighty. So we have a nice little uptrend here. We have a break above resistance. This is ideal. Right here is for the measured move. Going right up to your next level. Beautiful. So GRT, we can see another 13% upside possible. That'd be a fat wad. Bold prediction. Man. Alright, so this is what I see out of GRT. GRT is looking pretty solid. In the longer term, you broke out of this crazy falling wedge pattern where you do have a measured move from the falling wedge that you could look at, but we focus in more on the golden retraces. But right now, you could see a 353% move to the upside, which is cool. But you also, let me see if I got those lows right. Right there. Right up here. Okay. A little bit higher than your golden retrace. Not bad. Golden retrace is back to 2411 for GRT. GRT looks really good. Starting a brand new uptrend. This is beautiful. So you could be looking for this 13.23%, or you could sit in it for the long term, looking for the 186% upside move. Phenomenal. Love it. Let's go, GRT. All right, ICP. ICP. ICP, I posted this one inside of Discord. As soon as I saw it, looks beautiful. Haven't even broken your recent high. You haven't broken to the upside or broken out yet. I'm giving you the alpha. Anyways, I'm sure none of you even care about it, but we could be going up to $5.96. That would be a 22% rise from when I posted it. Can I look at Toshi? Sure. Toshi. Giving you all the ones that are hot right now, and you're like, go look at my meme. We'll do it. We'll look at it. Alrighty. So yeah, this is what I'm seeing out of ICP. Let's check it out on the daily real quick so I can see exactly how low it got. Oh my word, that is crazy. So on a golden retrace for ICP, we're looking at something like this, getting you all the way back up to $11.09. So if you want to hang out in this one for a while, you might be seeing ICP doing some big moves. 127% upside. Bull run summer incoming. I mean, yeah, possibly. ICP, wow. Still have about 7K coins. Patient. Let's go, Jim. Way to be patient. All right, moving on from ICP, we got Injective. Injective last year was like the darling of the crypto space. And guess what? Looks like the party's about to get started again, coming off of your deep retracement. 100% retrace from that previous rally from last year. Crazy. Short term, you're looking for 17.2% upside. However, on the longer term, you're looking for that golden retrace. We're just out here hunting for golden retraces. $23.40 would be the target. So you could stay in this thing longer term and ride it all the way up. 181%. Looking pretty darn good. Yellow dot juicy. Yep, it is juicy. You got that yellow dot down here too. Then you got your buy signal right after. It's telling you to go long. Hail Mary, baby. Yeah, Injective looks good. All right, the trade I'm in. Theta. I got stopped out of this one last night. I got in a little too early. That's on me. That's on me. But what I saw was a beautiful falling wedge. I saw the breakout last night. It fell back in, and now it is trying to go up again. Love the thumbnail, Porky. I'm glad you like it. And on the daily, Lord, yes, Jim, we were looking at the daily. But looking at this on the 4-hour time frame. So, can I also take a look at Sigma? This better not be like Ligma. It better not be. All right, Gold Mike, we'll check it out. So right now Theta is struggling to get back above its 50 simple on the 4-hour, but what I'm in the trade for is this first 12%. That's all I want. I just want that 12%. Out of the falling wedge, you should see a 52% rise, and you can bet your sweet ass I'm going to be trying to make 5 separate trades out of this bad boy, because that's what I do. Can you also look at Smegma? What is that? Is that a real coin, HQZ, or are you trolling? Nasty. I feel like he's trolling. Okay, I'm not writing it down. Damn. Anyways, these are the ones that I'm bringing to your attention. For those of you who don't know, if you really want to see a sector right here on CoinMarketCap, there's a beautiful all crypto, NFTs, categories, token unlocks. So you can literally look at token unlocks, the rehypo, or you can find what's hot. So you have the Binance Alpha, Meme, Solana, BNB, USA, AI tokens, RWA, gaming, deepen, you got them all. All you got to do is just click on it, and then you have your whole comprehensive list. So these are all the American-based cryptos, and so on and so forth. So if you guys ever want that info, just go to coinmarketcap.com. And then the best part is, if you want something that you want to get into, it's like, oh, hey, it seems like AI tokens are taking off. In the last 7 days, Tau's up 29%. ICP is lagging behind, only up 2.3, or it's negative 2.3%. It's probably going to play some catch up. So this is something you guys could actually look at and utilize as a tool. Anyways, just thought I'd give that information out there. Maybe it's worth a like. Who knows? Feel like I'm 15 again. That's pretty funny. Oh, man. All right, let's get into these requests. So first up, we're going to go with NKN. Yeah. So here we go. So luckily this TA should be easy because we were here yesterday. It looks like it kept on going. So we got not only the 103%, but it took off. Went absolutely insane. So we can get rid of this now. Now, of course, we are broken out. You did make a substantial move to the upside, and you are seeing that sell pressure, but it looks like you're trying to hang on to 4 cents. That is absolutely crazy. Anyways, now you're just looking at golden retrace. On that golden retrace, you could be coming all the way up to 959. So if they decide to continue pushing this thing up to the moon, you could have another 121% upside for NKN. For me, though, I would wait for the 4 hour to reset. I wouldn't even think about trying to trade this thing right now. But right now, your 1 hour is trying to give you some hopium with the idea of, hey, we can go up again. So CRO and Doge. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. 2 people asking for Doge tonight. That's crazy. But CRO and Doge. Everybody just wants to know if meme coins are in again. I understand. I understand. So check out our 15-minute here. You can see there wasn't really any major bearish divergence. That's insane. So you just have bullish consolidation. Go figure. I would be looking at it just like this. If you can maintain these higher lows, you get another break to the upside, then let's see where you could end up. You'd end up right at that 50% retrace, sitting at 829. That's what I'd be looking for. Get enough cash on that call out you made to reload on a pullback. Just waiting. Very nice. Bless you. Thank you, HQZ. I appreciate that. So here you go. You already made a 50% retrace. Already did it. You hit a low, you hit a second low, then a higher low. Yeah, I believe so. So surprisingly enough, I think this is your pullback. Very surprising to say. Normally I would be looking for like major bearish divergence, but I'm just not seeing it. Not at all, actually. Not even on the 1 hour. It's kind of like a double top and you're retracing. I wouldn't try and trade this until tomorrow morning, but this is bullish consolidation. You are in a bull pennant right now. That's insanity. But the next leg up, another 90%. Crazy how NKN is moving. You already reset your stochastic, so there's going to be people taking bets on this right now. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 sec. Alrighty, we're back. Okay. So that was NKN. Let's check out XCN next. XCN. Let's see what it did. That is the wrong chart. That is the wrong chart. Alrighty, so we are still bullishly consolidating. That is nuts. But now you made a higher low? Are we serious? Oh, jeez. Well, you just made a higher low. So now the bearish side is basically fizzling away. Sure. Sure thing, bud. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this thing could try and rally. Oh, God. Why? Who's buying this? I don't understand. Like, I don't even know where to anchor this thing. Okay, we'll do that. There we go. That works. Yeah, that works. Are we longing or shorting Bitcoin tonight? If you weren't already in a long, I would say sit on your hands and wait for the morning. I don't know. How you doing, me, Damien? How you doing? XCN had its day. XCN's trying to have another day. XCN has been bullishly consolidating in this random little downtrend. Don't get me wrong. I would still expect it to come down to support, but with how wonky things are going, and you never made that golden retrace. Never made the golden retrace. You could make a move all the way up there. You could make a move all the way up to 3,37498, and it wouldn't be strange. Would not be strange. It would actually just be the start of some bearish divergence, probably on the daily. It's an 86% run to the upside. Yeah, no, we could put in some bearish divergence if we did that. Because you currently don't have bearish divergence. You just have bullish consolidation, sort of. Like, if I look at this like this, that makes a lot of sense. So you might just break out. Weird. This is a weird thing. I don't like what this looks like, but the possibility of upside is there. Now I want to short it. That's pretty funny. Money. I made some money longing Bitcoin tonight. Very nice. Very nice. I'm making some money long on Theta right now, which I didn't show you guys a trade. I probably should do that. We're up 74% on the trade. We're on a 20x long on Theta. On top of that, we're also on a 15x long on Theta over here on Buy DeFi, up 51%. So we're out here doing our thing. We're doing our thing. Should probably move the stop loss up a little bit, but you know, weirdly enough, I could see XCN trying to break to the upside. I know it sounds weird because I don't believe it, but for some reason the chart's trying to say, hey, we can go up right now, and it's this 4 hour. You reset your stochastic, you're in the bearish control zone. I mean, yeah, you did lose your 50 simple moving average, but unless Bitcoin starts pulling back pretty hard, I think this thing's trying to break out, which is strange. I don't really like this one. It's up 80% on Buy DeFi. Did anyone get laid for Easter? It's pretty funny. Now I want to short it? That's great. I don't know if shorting tonight would be a good idea. Maybe Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday. Because remember, the crypto market is green today because Wall Street, they probably are going to have the entire stock market in the green tomorrow. Just kind of how it works. What? I got stopped in the Theta trade last night. Yeah, I got stopped out in the Theta trade last night. So I got back in it this morning. I was like, no freaking way. It came down just a little bit too low. And then I was like, oh, well, that's some bullshit. But is what it is. Is what it is. We're hunting down a higher high. I'll take that as a no. Wait. Guess everyone is saving their juice for after the bull run summer. I know I am. Wow. That's wild. That is wild. All right, moving on from XCM. We're going to go to Qdom, the stock. So let's see what's going on here. Since USD lost 5% of its value to the euro and might lose another 5% to Trump's policies, is it a good idea to buy the coins in euro? No. It wouldn't matter because you're buying the coin. You mean to take profits in the euro? Why is the stock market bullish? Did I miss anything? No. So what normally happens on a Sunday night, if the crypto market is in the green, like deep in the green, as soon as futures open, that usually means they want to like start buying in the stock market as soon as the market opens. So I'm expecting the stock market to be in the green tomorrow. I don't get laid in general. Why would I get laid for Easter too? Oh geez, banana. Going wild. Going wild out here. It's one wild banana, I'll tell you what. Alright, so looks like we're trying to hold some support at $66. Your weekly has reset its stochastic. You're in the bearish control zone. Your week does not look bad. The week really does not look bad. You have an uptrend that you're working off of as well, and you're holding strong. You almost touched it. Almost touched it. You still haven't touched either one. So I would expect some sideways choppiness. Maybe. Checking out your daily here. Your daily. You're getting a buy signal on Cypher B. I don't trust it. That stochastic's super high off no movement. I don't trust it. I would still be looking for more downside. I would still be looking for more downside or chop sideways, something like that. But here's your downtrend you're going to have to break out of. And yeah, I'd still be looking for some more downside. Just, you could possibly see yourself coming down to 57.85 or even as low as 51.58. This isn't great. You got oversold. You have no bullish divergence. This is an oversold bounce and a pretty lackluster one at it. Maybe you rally up again tomorrow if the whole market ends up being in the green, but ugh. Almost my take profit on likes. We almost got to 20. Wow. Stay away from that Euro trash. That's pretty funny. Love Guru. No. Yeah, I don't like trading currencies. The whole thing with crypto is like, crypto is crypto. It's separate. So if you're deciding to, let's just say you're buying Solana with euros instead of USDT or USD, what's the difference? It's still Solana. It does not matter. Like, unless you're sitting on a whole heaping load of European stablecoins that you wanted to start purchasing things with, sure. But other than that, just kind of doesn't make sense to me. All right, let's check out Pepe. Since yesterday, what did it do? Nothing. Did nothing at all. But it's up 3% today. I was saying yesterday, with this thing about to break out, we could see a 60% rise. Tomorrow will most likely pull back a bit. That's what people think, but every time we've thought that here, we rallied on Monday, pulled back on Tuesday. So I'm just kind of sitting back waiting and seeing. But it would make sense to pull back. It would make sense to pull back some of the profits from crypto, send it into the stock market. But also, all markets are beaten down to shit, so it doesn't have to. Like, it's one of those weird little things. Just like, yeah, it should. Doesn't mean it will. So yeah, Pepe, currently I'm still looking for this 60% upside. You are broken out. You're maintaining your uptrend. It looks good. You just got to break this heart line now. You're in a distinct uptrend, rising channel. Only problem with this, a lot of times rising channels will break to the downside, so let's hope you don't find resistance right here at 956, and let's hope you just break through it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, but it looks pretty darn good. So Pepe, we're bullish. We're bullish on Pepe. All right, moving on, we got CRO. CRO Chronos. Chronos making a, I guess, mildly higher low, but don't they have a token unlock or something? Right now is a great time to start buying, especially in stocks. Multi-year positions opening up. That's true. That's very true. So we are in this bullish consolidation, but I thought we had some unlocks or something coming out for CRO. Anyways, with a higher low, this does give us the opportunity of more upside. So, got to maintain the higher low, though. And this was a super deep retracement, but we could see a rally all the way up to 14.5. So here's your bullish case that I don't really feel strongly about, but it could go up 72%. I really do not feel strong about this one. I feel kind of like it shouldn't happen. Looking at your 4-hour time frame, yeah, you disregarded the new uptrend you were in. You fell below it. You're bearishly backtesting right now. If it breaks above it, awesome. In the shorter term, you could see something probably this week where it rallies up, going up to like overhead resistance. So CRO has the opportunity of 23% upside. I just don't, I'm in disbelief. That's what I am. I'm in disbelief of CRO. But it very well could see that 23%. Very well. All right, Doge. Dogecoin moving on up. Held the long-term uptrend. We're looking for 25% upside. Nice fake out here. Let's see what it does. Chronos still hasn't announced anything about the tokens. It's like being in the open ocean. Oh boy, that's rough. That is rough. So yeah, right now with Dogecoin, I'm still looking for 19 cents to play out, but we need to break out of this downtrend. That's really what we need to do. It's great what it's doing on the new day, up 3.7%. It looks really good on the 4-hour. So let's just see that follow through, get that whole 25% upside. Maybe if you're lucky, you get up to 20 cents. If it continues from there, well, now you're just looking for golden retraces, which could get really nice. It could get really nice for Doge. We would be looking at from our high to low, coming back up to 33.8. That would be nice. So, golden retrace, you're looking at like 114% upside. But yeah, Doge, not looking as bad as I thought before. We have a change in data, change in momentum. Momentum is trying to go to the upside. Let's go Doge. All right, next up we have Kernel Dow. Fuck is this? All right, we're going to use this chart. Okay, so Poner kills all trolls. You're trolling me on this one, aren't you? Take a look at Peck. Sure. Think I would sell it at 33.8. You'd sell Dogecoin at 33.8. Makes sense. USDC, USDT. See if we can find more data on this thing. No, this thing's really new. It's really, really new. It is so new. Okay, we'll try our best. Just understand, any TA on this thing is more than likely going to be wrong. Just so you know. It's too new. It's brand new. So, let's try and get some daily levels, I guess. But yeah, see on the daily, like what am I supposed to do with this? I don't even know. We got that, and we got this. Okay, we got some support. We're gonna hope for the best here. We're gonna hope for the best. So with a lack of data, let's see if I can be right. I doubt it. I doubt it. Can we retrace that wick? Lambo money? Oh gosh. Retracing the wick. Let's see what happened. 67%. I really don't know what nice thing you want me to say about it. Really don't know. I guess the hopium is there for a falling wedge? Yeah, falling wedge pattern. Let's go. Hopium. Turned up to the max. Maybe you see yourself back to 30 cents. 53% upside. That's all I really got for you. I tried. Stochastics are nasty. Yeah, the stochastic looks terrible. It looks like it's about to fall again, but, you know, it is what it is. Land Cruiser money at this point, right? Land Cruiser money. Oh, that's great. All right, we're gonna move along from this one. RSI isn't terrible. Yeah, the RSI is fine. It's just it's too new. There's hardly any data, so all I can see is a falling wedge pattern. I got all the levels I could. Can I check out Orion Chain, bro? Wait, is the bro a part of the name? I'm just gonna write an Orion Chain. Or we will check it out. Crypto Z, how you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm surprised. Who are these new members? We have new members. This is cool. Are you guys becoming members off stream? I don't even remember that one. Ori Chain Token. This. There was no bro in the name. There was no bro. Looks like you're going to see a lot more upside based off your 4 hour, but let's check out the weekly here. Oh my goodness, you are so low. All right, we're coming out of the abyss. Let's go. Level right there. Oh, level right here. You just did not want to fall below that. That would have been terrible. Would have been terrible. You would have gone straight down to your alt. Oh, you touched it perfectly. Nice. Too bad you're going to have to make a higher low. That's unfortunate. No bullish divergence. You are getting a weekly buy. That's interesting. Ugh. You're going to be stuck in this downtrend forever. Jeez. Jeez. All the way to like April of next year. Oh, gosh. That's terrible. On your daily, no bullish divergence. That's unfortunate. But it looks like you're getting that higher low situation going. So that's good. Let's check out your golden retrace here from this peak to here. So you could be coming up to $8.89. Ugh, you're going to have to work for it, though. Damn, you might just get a nice little bearish 5-0. Sheesh. You're going to be stuck in this thing till July? Oh, no. That's unfortunate. Let's go to the 4 hour. Either way, you can always get some trades. Always get some trades. So currently, this is your uptrend right here. And here's your measured move right here. So we could be looking at $2.90 on this next leg up. Would yield you a 26% rise. Looking pretty good. Ready for sleepy time? Adios, everyone. HQZ, have a great night's rest. Be ready to take on Monday. Full force and well rested. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, man. All right, so there you go. That is Ori Chain. There, Ori Chain. I don't know how to say it. That's this one. You could see a 26% rise to the upside, or in the longer term, I would be looking for that 50% retrace, getting you to $7.54. So 26 and possibly, if we stay bullish, 225% upside. We will see if it can do it. We'll see if it can do it. It looks pretty decent. Alrighty, moving along, we have DGen. DGen, for all the degenerates out there. Is this not the chart that I normally look at? No, it's not. No, it is not. Oh no, my computer's dead. It's over. Oh, we're back. Oh, we're back. All right, so steady pace, steady moving along. Looking pretty decent for DGen. Still looking for this move up to 3132. It was a 38% move to the upside from the last time we saw it. Now you still have 22% left on this move. So not too shabby. We'll see what it ends up doing. Not too shabby. It's moving. All right. Ondo, the RWA. Wow, nice little bump to the upside on the start of the new week. We are looking for 31% upside. It's working on it. It's doing it. It's moving. It's moving. Good for Ondo. I'm sure you guys are like, where'd you get that 31%? This $1.08. Tinos, good evening. Welcome in. What's up, Tinos? How you doing? On the longer term for Ondo, we're going to be looking to get that golden retrace. 158.82. From there, we can reassess and see if it's going to keep going higher or not. But until then, right now you're set up for that 31% upside, and it already started. Currently up 4% on the new day. This is not bad. Not bad at all. We got CTX coming in next. CTX, we were looking for much more further downside, but you got that higher low. And now you're contesting for a breakout. So if that breakout does come, and you maintain this uptrend, you might actually see some good price movement. You have resistance sitting at $2.25. That would be your target, but it could go slightly higher. A 35% move could be in the future for CTX. Finally trying to get its breakout. Problem I see is you are overbought on the 4 hour already, so I would expect a bit of consolidation before it starts really running. That is CTX right now. It's trying really hard. So somebody wants to check out the S&P 500. It looks like a combination of dog vomit and or poo-poo. It looks really, really bad. You're maintaining this downtrend. You set another lower high. You have no bullish divergence on the 4 hour. Let's check your daily. Daily, oversold bounce. That's all I'm seeing. Looks like more pain ahead. If you can start putting in a higher low, fantastic. But as of right this moment, with the data that I have at hand, we could find ourselves down to 455, maybe even 421. Not a good look for the S&P 500. Not a good look. So we need more data. We need to see how the markets open up. But a death cross has been achieved. A death cross has been achieved. We might just see that next leg down. Yikes. Scary. All right. Toshi. Toshi the cat. Do I usually look at it here? Usually look at it here. So Toshi, we've been bullish on this for a hot minute. It dipped down a little lower than expected, but since we've readjusted, over the long run, we're looking to go up and test this 67001. That was a 145% move. We've already started. Your next leg up could possibly get you there. Let's see. Oh, it'll just get you that bearish 5-0. But as of right now, what I'm looking for is this right here, 68% more upside for Toshi. So let's see if it can do it. Your daily does leave a lot left to be desired with that stochastic, but you still have room to go up. Your 4 hour looks immaculate. 4 hour looks great. You just need to break out, but you put in a low, put in a higher low. Beautiful. That's all you needed. If you're scalp trading this one, this is also a trade setup for the scalpers. So right now you're just waiting for the little reset here, but for the scalper, you're going to be looking for this right here. Going up to 42482. From where you're sitting at this very second in time, you were looking for this right here. I would expect this to play out by tomorrow, a 24% move to the upside. You had this very localized downtrend that you are broken out of. Beautiful. You also got this nice, sexy orange dot down here on Cypher B. So, yeah, we're looking for a 24% upside. Wait for this thing to reset, though. Wait for the reset. Do not get in too early. This thing could come all the way down to this level down here at like 31832. Do not get in too early. But you could reap all of these rewards within one day. So, Toshi, looking pretty good. At the end, can we recap most bullish coin for the night? DZ, I don't think you realize when I'm reading this many charts, I barely remember a thing. So I will try my best. I'm just not that good. I'm just not that good. All right. All right. Sigma. Is this a crypto? T? T. There we go. Sigma. All right. Sigma's been moving and grooving. Apparently, I've been here before. Beautiful rounded bottom. Beautiful rounded bottom. Even better. You saw the higher lows. I mean, you already made your measured move. You're waiting to see if it's going to keep running or not. If you're not already in this trade, I mean, good luck trying to get in. I would have already taken profits. And you bullishly backtested where I would have taken profits. That's crazy. But you have overhead resistance sitting at 30678. So it's very likely you're going to go up and touch that. So let's say another 35% upside is possible. But if you're not already in this trade, I would not chase this one. I would not chase it. It is up big time. And you're a bit extended away from that uptrend that you were holding before. So the closer you are to this red line, the better opportunity, I would say, to get into a fresh new trade. Right now, it's pretty overextended to the upside. It's just running. Yo, what's up, bro? How's life? Life's pretty good. Pretty good. Today was just Easter with the family, and it was tiring. It was very tiring. All right. Peck. How was your Easter? How is everything? Hopefully all is well. Beautiful double bottom. Higher lows are happening. Peck looks pretty decent. Pretty darn decent. Just got to maintain this uptrend right here, and it looks like it's getting ready to take off sometime soon. So let's get rid of all of this stuff. Right this very second for Peck, if you can get the bids, because noted it is a meme coin, but if you can get the bids, you could see this thing go up somewhere 69, maybe even 95% upside to go up and touch some resistance. This is what I'm seeing out of Peck. You are in a nice trend reversal. This is good. It's just you need the bids. So hopefully the group is out there shilling their little booty cheeks off. Hopefully. If they're not, oof, go down in flames. There's your downtrend, bullishly backtested. Looks good. Looks pretty darn good. Even on your daily, you still have room to run. You're just now breaking into that bullish control zone. Stochastic leaving a lot left to be desired, but you're at all-time lows, and you pretty much double bottomed. So you're expecting a nice little bump to the upside. If you do get a golden retrace on this, it's going to look massive. This one will be bigger than it appears in the mirror. Could be a 267% run to the upside. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right. So let's get a little recap on Bitcoin, since I believe that is all the requests for the evening. So looking at Bitcoin, and well, Ethereum looks good too, but looking at Bitcoin on the daily, currently we are contesting with the 200 simple moving average. We are also fighting with our daily level of what was once acting as support, now acting as resistance. This is the second time we are testing it. If we get rejected here tomorrow, could be a real kick in the nuts. However, if we do break above, I am still looking for 91,474 to play out. We will see if they make us wait for it or if they just send it up there. Your golden retrace as well from this downtrend is sitting at 96,283. As for most bullish coins, of course I'm biased. I'm currently in a trade on Theta. I believe Theta is going to do really good, but it looks like not only Peck, but also Toshi could have very good moves in the next day or two. So those do look very good. And a lot of others, they just kind of look like they're ready to start going up. when it comes to the hot space right now, it seems like AI is making their big comeback. And if AI is, that also means deep in will be making a huge comeback as well. So I will be paying attention to the deep end plays here, which a lot of them overlap with the AI tokens. But I will be paying attention to HNT, IOTA, Grass, maybe Wall, but Arweave, AIOZ, Theta Fuel. Like, these ones I will be paying very close attention to. IOTX even, Holochain, you know, just because a lot of times these deep end plays will move right after all of the AI plays. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I do appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. Thank you for hitting the like button if you did. If you didn't, well, okay. Anyways, I'm going to get on out of here. If you're not a part of the Discord, hey, join the Discord. It's free. It's a great place to be. Emergency situation. My like button trade bearishly. Back tested. Please help. It would be nice if you guys hit the like button on the way out. Would be good. Anyways, I'm going to catch you guys later. Take it easy. Keep your stop losses tight. Good luck to everybody in the morning. We will see what Wall Street wants to do, if they're going to freak out or if they're going to pump this thing. Anyways, I'm out of here. Deuces, everybody. Much love. Take it easy.